Welcome back to the Smashcast, joined by your hosts, Wheels and Cameron. Enjoy the podcast and stay epic! Thank you!
Welcome back, everyone, to the Smashcast. How are we doing, Cameron?
Pretty good. A little bit tired.
Oh yeah, I feel you. It's been okay. All right. I'll get to why I've just made that noise here in a second. It's been a while since we've recorded.
It's been a long time.
It's been probably since like the Game Awards, I think.
Yeah, it's been like a solid 2 or 3 months.
Yeah. So, let's get into it. So, really quick, the reason why I made that it is because I don't know if I told you, but last time my chair at my desk broke. Yeah, so the screw that holds the right arm, like connects that to the back of the chair, that broke out.
That's not good.
Nope. So I'm like, the chair still like works. It's just I can't lean back in it, or else I will fall. So, yeah, it was already like on its way out the door, and this just solidified it.
So are you getting a new chair?
Well, I talked to Jacob, and he said that he would talk to your parents about if you guys had an extra chair at your parents' house. So, yeah.
I see.
So, going into that, Jacob also said that when I come visit, or like if I like stop at your guys' house this month, then I could like bring it home with me, because my birthday's this month. Woo! Woohoo! Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I don't know exactly what my plans are yet, but I might, maybe, visit you guys. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are coming here or if I'm going there. No idea.
Right.
But that's later this month, so we don't have to worry about that right now.
Do you have work off?
I got off the day before my birthday and then the Sunday after my birthday.
Gotcha.
So I'll have 5 straight days off. Yeah, and I get paid for 2 of those.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, because I have a lot of pay time off, because I've only been at this job for 4 months, and I already have enough time to take off like 3 or 4 days at work.
Dang.
Yeah, we grew a lot of time off at work, which is really nice. But so I had this idea for this video recently, last month, for
with it.
my games of the year. And as you probably noticed, I never released a video because it never got made. But
Fair enough.
I would like to talk to you about what you considered your games of the year of last year. So let me get this, because I had like a Google Doc already. Like, I already had a script started. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
where would I find that? It's somewhere. It's games of the year. All right. So for oh my god. So
well, I know Xenoblade 3 is number 1, so let's work from there.
I actually wanted to work from the opposite end. I wanted to go from 5 to 1. So, let's see. So my number 5 game of the year. Well, this goes to show, for one, how bad the games were last year, and 2, how little of them I played. Because my number 5 was Overwatch 2. Which
Really? It's number 5? That seems pretty low.
no. Well, to be fair, it's mostly because it came out so late in the year, but also because it just had so many glaring issues that I couldn't rank it any higher than number 5. Which also, if it wasn't gonna be Overwatch 2 as my number 5, MLB The Show 22 on the Switch was gonna be my number 5. So, yeah, that says a lot. So Overwatch 2 was my number 5, mostly because although I did have fun with the game, there were a lot of issues. The controversies of the characters, just getting into matches was a nightmare. Being able to stay in your matches was a nightmare. There are so many bugs, so little patches, and the matchmaking was terrible, and still is to this day. But it's still fun, and I still play it way too much. Then my number 4 game of the year was Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Solid.
Yeah, pretty solid. So for that, yeah, so like, oh my gosh, it's like I had a lot of fun with it. It's just that like, the further you got into the game, the more frustrating it got. Not necessarily because it was bad, but because once you get to Arceus, he's like, "LOL, JK, you have to catch every Pokemon."
Yeah, that's where I stopped.
Yep, that sucks. I eventually did. Did you get to that point?
Yeah, I got to that point, but then I either like I realized that there were some Pokemon I just couldn't find, or I didn't want to deal with the Spiritomb like wisps, and I was just like, you know what, whatever. I don't need Arceus or Arceus, however you want to say it.
Yeah, I just say Arceus because I really don't care. So. Yes, I agree. The wisps were kind of annoying. And yeah, just like finding every single Pokemon. No. See, but you remember the one issue that I had was Cranidos. Right? You remember that?
I don't remember that.
You don't?
No, what happens with Cranidos?
I caught every single Pokemon except for Cranidos and Rampardos. Those were the only 2 I hadn't caught. And do you know why?
No.
So, you could only find them in space-time distortions.
Uh-huh.
Because they were, the prehistoric Pokemon or whatever.
Right.
So, Shieldon, Bastiodon, Cranidos, and Rampardos all space-time distortion exclusive. But which region you go to, or like which region of Hisui that you go to, that's what determines which one you get.
Really?
So space-time distortions take up to 30 minutes minimum to form. You're not guaranteed to get one until like an hour passes. That's when you're like guaranteed to get it. Because there's like a check every like 7 to 15 minutes or something like that like determines whether or not it'll form. And it only stays for about 10 minutes. And if you just don't get it, you're just SOL. Because it's a 1% chance of them showing up. And it takes 30 minutes minimum for the space-time distortions to appear. And there's no way to like force the space-time distortions to appear.
You didn't want to spend a day trying to find one Pokemon?
No, I literally spent, so like I wrote here in my script, I spent probably 10 of the last 15 hours just waiting for the space-time distortions to appear. And even if I did find one, there was only 1% chance of Cranidos appearing. So, yeah. That's just so frustrating.
Did you end up finding any shinies in that game?
There's like the Ponyta that's like
Yeah.
a guaranteed shiny.
Part
I
of the
don't
story.
think I found anything else.
Really?
I think so. I don't remember. Probably not.
I found like 4 Electabuzzes.
I remember that. Yeah.
It's like, dude, can I get something else, please?
I remember you sent me a Snapchat and you're like, oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one.
It's like, do I even want this?
No. So, yeah, that was my number 4 game of the year. My number 3 game of the year was not necessarily a game, it was DLC. It was, the Cuphead DLC. It was very good. Let's see. The DLC came out this year, last year. It released with a bunch of new bosses, a challenge arena, secrets, new weapons, and a new character, Miss Chalice. The character herself, super fun. The bosses were super creative, yet also very frustrating. And it was just super fun. Oh.
So you're just describing Cuphead.
Yeah, pretty much. And then my number 2 game of the year. Can you guess what my number 2 was?
Is it Vampire Survivor?
It was Vampire Survivors. It's that fun. I love it. Yeah. So, I mean, technically, it didn't, like... I think it was early access as of, like, late 2021, but it didn't officially come out until October 20th. So, I can say it was 2022. So, yeah.
Do you have any honorable mentions besides the MLB?
No.
No, all crap.
Yeah, no, that was it. Yeah, no, that's it. I think, I would maybe say, no, I can't justify it. I was gonna say, Mario Strikers, but no.
Nah.
It does not have enough. There's not enough to it for me to even consider putting it there. Otherwise, no, I can't think of anything. I really can't. What else came out? That's the thing. I can't think of anything else I played last year that I enjoyed. That came out last year. Because I didn't play Stray. I did not play Elden Ring. I played like a little bit of Elden Ring. I didn't play God of War. And none of these were games I was even remotely interested in anyways. So, well, then obviously Xenoblade was my game of the year. The characters are wonderfully written. I love all of them, especially Uni. There is no surprise there. The music is phenomenal. The story is great. You can say that the animation and like graphics are not great, and I'll say I don't care. Whatever. So take that. What was your top 5 of the year?
So, looking back at the list of games that came out, honestly, 2022 was kind of a stinker year. But I think I might put number 5 as Lego Star Wars.
Okay, yeah.
Number 4, obviously I haven't played as much as you, but Xenoblade 3.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Number 3, probably Legends Arceus.
Okay.
Number 2, Scarlet and Violet, and number 1, TMNT Shredder's Revenge.
I figured that was gonna be your number 1.
Also, it's just the best.
I forgot about Scarlet and Violet. So I would honestly actually have that as one of my honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like it enough to really like realistically put on the list.
You played it all the way through, which is more than you can say for a lot of the other Pokemon games currently, though. So
I mean, true. Yes, I also wanted to bring that up. Just this past week, I beat Pokemon Violet.
The crowd goes wild.
Honestly, you want to know something?
Yeah.
The further and further I got into it, the less and less I hated it.
Really?
Like, yeah, like really. I will say, I think going for the Titans early was most of the reason why. Because I cannot imagine...
pretty OP.
Yes, I cannot imagine going through, like, 90%. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Whew. I cannot imagine going through, like, 90% of that game without, like, the gliding and especially the wall climbing.
Oh my gosh.
Like, no, the wall climbing
with a
is
fast
too
speed.
good.
Like,
yes.
It's so slow.
See, what was the Scarlet one called?
Koraidon?
Koraidon? Yeah. Yeah, like I hate that about him. He just like he just runs. Like, no. Why?
It is a little weird.
Like, you have a tire for a neck. Use your tire, dude. I don't know. Also, I didn't realize Professor Clavel. I didn't realize that he had a different colored jacket depending on which game you're playing.
I feel like everyone does.
Do they?
Maybe.
Okay, so like I just watched some Alpharad, which it used to be Alpharad Deluxe, but now it's Alpharad Gold. I watched the videos they did on Scarlet, and yeah, he had a like a red jacket, but in Violet he has like a purple blue jacket.
Checks
And
out.
yeah. So yeah, okay. So here's what I'll say about Scarlet and Violet. I thought the story was very mid at best. Most of the new
Yep.
Pokemon were mid. Let me complain about one little electric fella. You know who?
Absolutely. I'll complain
Palmot.
right there with you.
Why on God's green earth would you need to walk with a Pokemon for 1,000 steps and there's no in-game indicator that explains that to you? And also, specifically Palmot has to be leveled up outside of battle for it to evolve. Why?
And it doesn't tell you that anywhere.
It does not tell you that. See, because I just thought it was 1,000 cumulative steps. But no, you have to take all the steps at once to do it. I don't think my Pawmo evolved into Palmot until like level 48.
Yeah, it's been a while for me, so I don't remember, but we were talking about this a bit, and I think I was in the 50s or 40s, and I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane. And the thing is, it learns, like, so Palmot learns close combat or something like that, at like level 42 or something. So I was literally just like a few levels away from getting it to learn close combat instead of arm thrust as its fighting type move. It's an electric fighting type. It's like its base attack stat is like really high. It's a glass cannon, like really low defense, pretty decent health pool, high attack, and pretty decent speed. It's supposed to be a physical sweeper, like in theory, but if it has arm thrust, don't depend on that. Also, my team, aside from my starter, was like, I had 3 physical sweepers on my team, which was Palmot, Garchomp, and something else. I don't remember. Dashbun or whatever it's called.
Dashbun? Yeah.
Dashbun, yeah, yep. And then Dashbun was also kind of tanky. It has pretty high defense, actually. My tanky Pokemon was the Salt one, whatever, the Gargancle or whatever it's called.
I call him Minecraftmon, but yeah.
Yes. It literally it looks like if you took a Minecraft rock and mixed it with like a mushroom from Mario. Like at least the first form. But yes, the second form literally just looks like you took a mod of like a cow from Minecraft and put like rock features on it. That's literally what it looks like.
Yep.
And anyone that's gonna say it doesn't is lying.
You're
you
banned.
are lying to yourself. And then yeah, the final evolution is just like it's just the golem from Minecraft. That's pretty much it. It's such a weird
with some
looking...
big shoulder pads.
Right, yeah. It's a weird looking Pokemon. And then obviously Fuecoco, Skeldridge is what its final evolution's called, right?
I call it Skeledirge, but I haven't looked it up, so I don't know.
I didn't even...
There's a D in there.
Yeah, I didn't even know what it was called until it evolved into it, so... I mean, hey, your guess is as good as mine. I just call it Fuecoco. I also accidentally gave it an inappropriate name.
So did you switch his name at all, or is he still...
It still has that name. It still has that name.
Good.
Yeah, so, yeah, that was, like, pretty much my team. I feel like I'm missing someone.
The Wigglytuff?
Wigglytuff, that's right, yeah. Wigglytuff was supposed to be my other, like, defensive Pokemon. But then my Fuecoco was, like, my, special sweeper.
Yo, Torch Song goes hard.
Torch Song is super good. Like, what is it? It's like 60 base attack or something, but it raises your special defense. That is huge. Because Flamethrower goes hard. Shadow Ball goes hard. Snarl goes hard. Like, and the thing I loved about using Dash Bun was that it knew Work Up, and it also knew Baton Pass.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah. So so against like certain Pokemon, I would like
set up the crap out of them.
Set up a few workups, and then Baton Pass to Fuecoco. Use a couple Torch Songs, and then the special defense or the special attacks up by like 4. Oh my god, it was strong. It was really fun too. But yeah, so I mean, yeah. So most of the new Pokemon were pretty mid. I will not lie. The story did not entertain me at all. Spoilers for Pokemon Violet and Scarlet if you haven't played it yet. Or if you're like early in the game, don't watch this. But I mean, I feel like we all knew that Cassiopeia was Penny from the start. It was pretty obvious, you know, because like, oh jeez. It was so...
Dr. Clavel, though, being that one dude I don't remember the name of.
Clive.
Clive?
Yeah.
Probably my favorite character in the entire game.
No, I hate... Dude, every time I got to one of the bases, I was like, oh my god, Clive, shut up.
He just reminds me of Groose. He's got his big pompadour, and he's like, yeah, don't mind me.
Stop. No. No. It's cringe. No, it was so cringe. I hated Penny. I'm not gonna lie. I did not think Penny was a good character at all. She was just really annoying.
She was just there to like. I hate when they just throw characters there for no purpose other than to be like this random thing that we knew about from the beginning, and then it's like, oh wait, I was this all along. It's like, yeah, we knew from the very beginning. It's like, why?
Right.
What is the point of this?
And sure, I guess you can make the argument that yeah, it's made for like 7-year-olds. Whatever. I'm an adult. I've been playing Pokemon my entire life. I'm gonna keep playing Pokemon games. Sorry. I'm gonna call out stupid stuff when I see it. Yeah, it was just mid. It was just mostly mid, but I didn't hate it. Mostly because... Oh, sorry.
Nimona and the other dude, I don't know his name.
I was literally just about to say I hate both of them. Arvin and Nimona? Yeah, no.
Arvin, yeah.
They were not it. They were definitely not it. The one thing that like really surprised me was when they were like, oh, Professor Churro has been dead.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's crazy.
See, that's pretty dark for a Pokemon game, but it's also like,
right.
What? What's the point?
Yeah.
But why though?
Let me tell you, getting through Area Zero, oh my goodness.
Area Zero,
was not fun for me. I hated that. I hated it so much. Just cause like I couldn't tell which direction I was supposed to go, so I would fall off the cliff next to where the first one was. And then, like, I would go all the way to the bottom, and then it would take me back up to the top. And it's like, you don't want to get separated with the rest of the group, even though they were...
It's like, don't die?
Even though they teleported down there with you. So, I don't know. Yeah, no, Area Zero sucked. It was awful.
Cool concept, but poorly done.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Absolutely. I thought it was... also really lame that you had to defeat all the bases,
yes,
and beat the Pokemon League before you could do that.
Agreed.
Because like everyone says you should do the Path of the Titans first, which I also agree with. You should do that because that's how a lot of things are going to open up for you. You know, so it's just,
I don't know. In old Pokemon games, you were able to use the legendaries for the champions, so it's weird that it forces you to do all 3 different routes before you can get your legendary or like continue the story. I don't know.
I don't.
I
Yeah, I
think you
don't.
should just have to finish one before going down.
See, I think at least like, yeah, no, honestly, at least completing the bases first. I feel like that should be like
Yeah.
should allow that to open it up for you. Also, I don't know if I ever got the Master Ball. Now that I think about it, did I? I don't remember honestly.
Who needs it?
No, honestly, I
They
was
make
literally
Pokemon so much easier to catch.
I was gonna make a poll on Twitter whenever I got the Master Ball, and I was gonna be like, "Hey, I just got the Master Ball. Should I use it on A, a Magikarp, or B, something cool?" It's actually, is Magikarp in the game? I don't even know.
Yeah, he is, because
Okay.
Gyarados is in there. I farmed
Oh!
Gyarados for a long time.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, there is Gyarados. But yeah, no, yeah. So my bottom line, the game sucked at the beginning. It got a little more interesting once he completed all the Titans, and then it was just kind of a mid-fest the rest of the way through.
Give a rating out of 10. What do you say?
I honestly, I'd give it a straight 5. There are certain parts about it that I really enjoyed, and there were parts about it that I really hated. Like, Iono, I loved her. All the other gym leaders, I hated. The Elite Four, I hated. Oh my god, I hated Larry. What a...
Larry, yeah. Why is he both? Why?
Why is he both? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, were they
Doesn't
really
make
that
sense.
lazy? That they were that lazy that they couldn't come up with another character?
And he was normal types, wasn't he? It's like, what is this guy? Why is he in the Elite Four? Oh my gosh,
But for the Elite Four, he didn't have normal types. I think he was flying.
So dumb.
It's so dumb. So yeah, it was alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd agree with your 5. I think the Mon's designs were really mediocre in this game. Everything else was pretty fun, but if I'm playing Pokemon for the designs, yeah, it was not good.
No. And you know, like, I mean, yeah, they've made 1,000 Pokemon. You know, there's only so much originality now. Like, this is the second crocodile starter Pokemon we've had.
So it goes.
Yeah, and they broke the Zodiac thing for the fire type starters.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time. It only took 25 years.
It's bound to happen eventually.
I guess, you know. I don't know. It bothers me. It bothers me, dude. But, so this is the... Oh my goodness, sorry. Jeez. Good lord, my bad. It's 2023. How are we feeling about 2023 so far?
Not only is it 2023, it's February 2023. We've already gotten past a month.
We've already gone an entire month of this year, and it's already been mid.
Yeah.
How have your gigs been going?
So the end of 2022 was very, very mid, but going into 2023, I finally decided to suck it up and go on the pay-to-play sites. So I spent like $400 on a site where I can audition on, and I got 1 gig for that, and I've been shortlisted, which means I was put into a smaller list that directors are choosing from like 3 or 4 times. So that's been exciting, but I haven't gotten more gigs off of that.
Dang.
So I have yet to make my money back, but since it's only the second month, I'm feeling pretty optimistic about that.
Which is probably a good thing.
Yeah. Outside of that, on Fiverr, last month was pretty good, considering 22 at the end was beans, but oh my gosh, have I almost lost my mind the past couple of days with some buyers.
What happened?
Well, I don't want to get too far into it just in case something happens, but this dude, who's obviously not a native English speaker, is trying to give me direction, but it just doesn't make any sense. And then he sends these sample videos, and so I give him another take, and he's just like, yeah, that was even worse than before. Like, what was that? And I'm like, dude, I followed the sample. Like, I don't know what you want from me. So I just don't know what to do. But
yeah, that's kind of rough because, like,
so it goes.
You know, you're trying to do your best, you're trying to make a living, but also people are just they don't appreciate it.
Some people are silly.
Yeah, all right. Oh,
a good quote that I love is "There's no bad actors, only bad directors." So I'm getting the bad direction that can't help me do what I want to do.
That is actually true. You're so right for that. Like, honestly. Yeah. So
what's going on with you?
Oh, I've been very busy with work recently.
Oh, yeah.
I am back to only having one job. I put my 2 weeks in at my second job a few weeks ago.
Nice.
So yeah, I've been just grinding it out, and it's been a little stressful, but we're making it through.
Is this the night job, or did you move to better hours?
It's the night job. Yeah, so
gotta
I work
kick your
overnights
butt.
now, and it's honestly the first like month you work overnights kind of sucks because you're just like really tired, but
It's your new schedule, so you're used to it now.
yeah, so
Kind of.
I feel like that's why I'm yawning so much because like normally I'd be asleep by now.
I say
So-
it is the morning, so
Yeah, so like yeah, so it's kind of nice having 3 days off. I love it. It's great. It gives me what I feel like is a lot of freedom, you know? Considering I was basically working like 6 days a week every week for 4 months or so.
as someone who's never worked a normal job, that sounds miserable.
It was. You deduced that correctly. It was not fun. It's not good. I think so from like the beginning of October to until 2 weeks ago, I never had more than 2 days off in a row.
Ugh.
So yeah. And in that time, the only times I had 2 days off in a row, I was not at home. So I was, out and doing stuff. So, yeah, it was not the most enjoyable, but we're back to a normal lifestyle, kind of.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of.
yeah, not fully, but we're getting there. So, what'd you think of that new Brutal Foods video?
Oh yeah, I did. Always good.
Always a good one. If you guys don't know who Brutal Moose is, he's this funny little guy by the name of Ian Brutal Moose, and he does a lot of videos, and they're very cool and funny. But he has this certain series he does called Brutal Foods, where he does like food reviews and stuff, and like sometimes he'll make foods, he'll like.
They're usually very low quality items that everyone finds at stores, like a Totino's pizza or just random Hungry Man frozen foods or something.
And every time he has some sort of like weird grading scale, and it's amazing. I think. Do you remember? Oh, what was it? I think it was the Lunchables one where he gave like most of them like negative
the chart?
points. Huh?
No, that one wasn't the chart, was it? Where he had just like
No.
happy faces or smiley faces?
No, that was what was it? I think it was Banquet. Was it? No, No, it wasn't banquet. It was Oh, what was it? I know one of them was the breakfast foods. The
Yeah.
frozen breakfast foods. I don't remember what the other one was. Um but I think my favorite was I think it was the Lunchables one where he gave like most of the things like negative points, but then he gave the organic one 0 points. And everyone in the comments is like, "Hey Ian, negative is less than 0, so that means the one is 0 1, and the next." Oh, because it was the next one where he was like, "Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that anymore. We're gonna do like the emotions or something like that." But you know who always wins?
The viewers.
Oh, I was gonna say corn.
Oh.
Because remember which one was it? I think it was either Kids Cuisines or Banquet or something. He always said that corn wins.
Yeah.
Corn was the best one. Yeah. So he just released one recently that was about frozen pizza stuff, and it was very epic, very cool. I wish I made videos like him because they're funny.
So we got a new "Love That Crunch" meme. So
Yes, yes. I remember that. I heard that and I was like,
I
crunch.
forgot to send you something.
But yeah. So we're also, for those of you at home that don't know, he there's a lady by the name of Kathy Mitchell. Right, that was her name, right?
I think so. Yeah.
She had this she had this cookbook back in the day that was like easy ramen recipes, and it was just like you know like the Maruchan like ramen packets, like she had a bunch of like dishes where you use that to like make stuff and
Like spaghetti ramen or
spaghetti ramen. The ramen
s'mores ramen. Yeah.
That one was a good one.
Why?
That reminds me of the one he did of when he made it was the Twinkies one, right?
Mm-hmm. The Twinkie
Wiener sandwich. And then like he takes a bite of it, and it's just Weird Al. It's Weird Al. It's
Twinkie
like,
Wiener
sandwich over him like throwing up in the sink. Oh jeez. Have you ever considered making that?
No.
You haven't?
I don't like raw hot dogs.
You what?
I don't really like hot dogs, period.
Wait, you said you don't. You what?
I'm not a big hot dogger.
No, what'd you say before that?
I don't like raw hot dogs.
He didn't eat them raw. He cooked them.
And they didn't look cooked.
They definitely were. He definitely. I still can't believe that Weird Al, even after that, when he switched to being a vegan, he used tofu and made them. That is disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And Cheese Whiz. Ugh, Cheese Whiz is gross.
Yes, for real. But like, I would try it once just for the meme. Oh, and then you dunk it in the milk? Oh, never mind. No.
Nah. Different topic. New topic.
Yeah. Anyways, Ian brutalmoose.
Go check him out.
Yeah, go check him out. We had talked before about like dream guests on the podcast. He's another one. If we didn't already talk about him, I want him on this podcast so bad. I would love to talk to him, man. But Cameron, have you been playing any new games recently?
Absolutely.
What have you been playing? Oh,
so
yeah. I already know what you're gonna say. I just realized.
So I've already beaten Fire Emblem Engage.
How?
That came out a couple weeks ago, and I spent 70 hours on it just over the past week.
No.
Grinding it away.
No.
It was a good game.
No. No.
Great game.
No.
Besides that, I mean, I haven't really had time because I've been only playing that, but I restarted I restarted Persona 5 Royal.
Nice.
And I spent like 60 to 70 hours already in that.
Jeez.
I'm already at Futaba's palace.
Very nice. Very nice.
So big JRPGs, and Octopath Traveler 2 is coming out real soon, so I'm gonna spend even more time in the RPG land.
True.
I haven't played very much of it, but Golf Story had a sequel that was called Sports Story that my friend said he was really interested in, so I checked it out and it looked pretty fun because there was like, it's like an RPG where you play different sports like tennis and golf and other stuff, but I haven't played far enough to know what else is in there.
Okay.
Maybe volleyball.
Maybe volleyball.
So, but it's 8-bit, 16-bit, whatever the bit is graphics, so I really like them.
Nice.
Old-timey.
That is excellent. Anything else you've been playing?
Ping pong.
Fair enough.
No, that's pretty much it. I spent way too much time in Fire Emblem Engage.
Which makes me upset, but you know what? That's fine. Now let me tell you about what I've been playing recently.
Oh yeah.
The big one that I picked up recently was Celeste.
Good game.
Have you played it?
Yeah, I played it a little bit.
Oh, how much?
Probably in total about 3 hours.
How far in did you get?
Well, my friend was the one who had it, and so I played just random different levels. I started out in the beginning, and then he's like, "Oh, try these harder levels." So then we went and did those.
Okay. I'm only on chapter 4 right now, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. Chapter 4. I love it so far. It's really fun.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's very difficult, but it's fun.
Yeah, that's the point. That's what makes it fun.
But I do feel like that when you collect a berry, it's so rewarding because you feel like such a Chad for doing it. You know, you feel
absolutely.
You're like, dang, I really did that. Okay. I actually, with one of my other friends, we watched it was a Celeste task, and oh my god. It is crazy. So insane. It's super cool. The movement is super fun. It's super fluid, and it's incredible. And it's really fun. What else have I been playing? Nothing really. But, so, this is the year of Wheels getting to have some fun. So, at some point this year, so have you heard of rumors of there being a Switch Pro or whatever?
Yeah, but I've also heard rumors that there's not going to be a Switch Pro, so...
Right. So, I'm debating on, I'm wanting to say, like, by April or May, upgrading to a Switch OLED.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm wondering if I should wait to do that in case they announce the Switch Pro, but also, like, I kind of want to do it regardless. But also, I want to get a Steam Deck at some point this year. Which would be huge, because, like, so I can't really talk about where I work, but I'll mention that it's like I, already have. It's overnight. So, if I could, because, like, I have a lot of PC games that I've not been able to play because I just straight up have not been able to, like, be at my computer, like, nearly at all.
Right.
So, like, today is the longest I've been on my computer since, like, Monday. And it's Friday. So, some games I really want to be able to play, like, just anywhere. Celeste. I got Jedi Fallen Order.
You did?
I did. Yeah, I got it because it was like $6 or $7 on Steam like a month ago, a month and a half ago. I want to play P5R. Amori, Sonic Adventure DX, and Sonic Adventure 2. You laugh, but I want to play those.
Oops.
Yeah, those are like the big ones I want to play. Which that's like a lot, cause like, how long would you say Fallen Order was?
It's depending on your difficulty, a solid like 30-hour game.
All right, so like let's look at it this way: 30 hours approximately for Fallen Order, at least 70 to 100 hours for P5R, and
Yep.
then Amori, Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic Adventure DX. I don't know. That could be anywhere from like 30 to 60 hours. So there's like 100 plus hours of gameplay that I want to get through, plus Celeste. And if I can only be on my computer like 2 or 3 days a week at most,
You're never getting through.
I'm never going to get through them. So, if I had a Steam Deck, then I could at least, like, laugh at the fact that maybe I could finish some games, right? Like, because, I don't know, I never saw myself as a Steam Deck person, but then when I've seen some videos of people, like, having a Steam Deck, and I was like, that looks kind of fun.
How much is the Steam Deck?
Ooh.
Is it like the 300 mark, like the Switch, or
Oh,
is it more expensive?
it's more expensive. I know that.
Like 500?
I want to say it's probably four. Wait, it's not the Steam Deck, is it? No, it is the Steam Deck. What the heck? Oh, that's right.
Stream Deck and the Steam Deck.
Yeah. So on SteamDeck.com, let's see. All-in-one portable PC gaming available now from $399. Yeah. So it's
400. Yeah, that's about.
Which that's pretty, for what it is, that's pretty fair. Oh no, that's for the 64 gigabyte. Oh no. Oh no. So if you want half a terabyte, which has fastest storage, premium anti-glare etched glass, exclusive carrying case, exclusive Steam community profile bundle, and exclusive virtual keyboard theme, $649.
My goodness.
But that is what I would want. Which honestly, like, starting by like next month, I'm gonna be able to start saving up money. So I'm definitely gonna save up money for this because it's something I really want. And
I'd say that's
Huh?
That's a better use than the OLED, because the OLED just looks better in handheld. Like, that's all it really does.
Right, but also, like...
As cool as it is, it's like...
I mean, okay, so here's my thing. My Switch, I've had it since June of 2017.
Mm-hmm.
It is, like, recently, in the last, like, week, specifically, anytime I use it, like, the fan is really loud. Which is not a good thing. So
I guess I did switch mine in for the newer model.
Right, yeah.
If you still have your OG, then yeah.
Yeah, so my Switch in 4 months will be 6 years old.
What a trooper.
Right. Most newer handhelds don't really last that long. So, like, yeah. I think at best this thing has like 6 more months to live and then it's like done. Because if you think about it, it has like 1,500 hours minimum of Smash Ultimate, 500 hours of Splatoon, probably a few hundred of YouTube, and then all 3 Xenoblade games at least 60 to 100 hours. So, like, I've used it a lot. And that's not even considering, like, almost 100 hours of Breath of the Wild, and then 70-ish hours, I think, of Legends Arceus or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I've used it a lot. Like, a lot. And... Oh! That's right. In like 250 hours of Odyssey. How did I forget about that? Woof.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. Plus, I don't like having this like Ethernet adapter. Like, I shouldn't need that, you know?
Agreed.
So I would like to have the LAN adapter already like built in.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, it's just a thought as of right now, but like, I'm expecting maybe like 3 months from now I would have enough to get an OLED, and then maybe 6-ish months from now to be able to have a Steam Deck. That sounds reasonable, I feel.
If you're saving up for it, there you go.
Yeah, I might as well. But yeah, I think. I don't know. Is there anything else that is on your mind?
Well, speaking of things to save up on, I just yesterday my stupid laptop decided to freeze on me again, and I think I need a new one, which is really not happy.
No, I bet not.
Not good times.
No.
But I've been taking this course that is all about voice acting stuff, and it shows a bunch of new equipment, and it's all expensive, and I'm like, I want this stuff, but I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah, no. Oh, that's another. I wanna update my PC too, so I wanna like get new parts and stuff. Which that's gonna be
So expensive.
yes, it's gonna be expensive. But like realistically, probably just need like new processor, new capture or not capture card, new graphics card. And I don't know, maybe like new fans and stuff. I really don't know, but I would also like to upgrade my PC this year.
No.
So I want to be able to, like, be able to stream Overwatch and also have the stream pulled up on my other monitor. Because as of right now, I cannot. So yeah, but yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But you know, it'd be like that. Whew. All right. Is there anything else you got on your mind?
I don't think so.
All right.
It was a good episode.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good stuff. All right. So, yeah, that was the Smashcast. I've been Wheels.
I've been Cameron. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. We'll catch you next time. Peace out. Bye.
Bye-bye.